We begin this half hour with the Jingle Punks. They're songwriters, and while you don't know their names, you've probably heard their music. They write songs for ads and TV shows like Real Housewives.
Jingle Punks is the world's top commercial music publishing house, and David Begnaud is here to tell us all about it. Good morning, David.
Vanita, good morning. They've been called jingle geniuses, middlemen who help musicians achieve commercial success. When they're not soliciting tunes, there's a team of punks making them. The next time you hear this, it may be in your favorite TV show. It is the latest creation from Jingle Punks. Jared Goodstadt is their eccentric president and chief creative officer.
What is Jingle Punks?
We put music in stuff.
A lot of stuff, including countless advertisements and TV shows like The Voice, World's Funniest Fails, and this.
I'll play you guys my greatest hit right here.
That is the theme to History Channel's hit show, Pawn Stars.
How long did it take you to make that Pawn Stars jingle?
Well, I don't think our executive will like this, but it took me about 15 minutes.
How much have you made from it?
Well, not me personally, but the company has made millions.
Millions.
Off that one song.
The company started in 2008 when Jared, known then as Jingle Jared, and his soon-to-be friend Dan DeMole met at a Black Keys concert.
Did the two of you get along real well when you first met?
I mean, we were drunk, so that made it easier.
Introduced by their girlfriends, now wives, they tossed around the concept of licensing music in a digital library.
How quickly did the two of you realize it wasn't just a drunken stupor
Pretty
conversation?
quick.
The next morning,
The next morning, we sort of connected again and said, that actually was a good idea.
From there, the Jingle Player was born. A searchable database that musicians, many unknown, can submit their works to for consideration by major brands.
We've found a way to give a voice to the voiceless in the music business.
Like Lucas Kaiser, a creative director by trade, he hit gold with the Jingle Player. In 2008, you put a few songs in there. In the time since, you've contributed about 200 songs.
Yeah.
And you've made about $100,000.
Yes.
Did you expect to make that much?
No. If I did, I would have been an idiot.
Now featuring over 500,000 songs, you can find just about anything in the Jingle Player.
Can I type an emotion
Oh,
into
yeah.
the system?
When we take you on the tour, you guys can try and break the system.
He laughed a little too soon.
Give me something like stumped, like flummoxed, like the emotion. Like
Yeah,
I've
what
been
happens when you've been
stumped.
flummoxed?
Flummoxed.
We broke the system. But within minutes, the system notified Brady Clark that a customer wanted a tune they didn't have. So within a half hour,
We got it. It's all in there.
And that is flummoxed.
That is flummoxed.
That's
it's like,
flummoxed.
It's like, I don't know what's up.
the team found a tune to fit the mood.
You're welcome.
There you go. Thank you for contributing.
You have flummoxed now.
In addition to the player, Jingle Punks also employs musicians to compose original works for clients.
So this is the spot where they make the music, huh?
It sure is, yeah.
On this day, the client is Dr. Pepper, and Jeff Peters is the composer. He's a one-man band who spends an hour toying with 7 different instruments for a 1-minute tune. We can't play all of it for you, but in the end,
Awesome.
a satisfied customer with only a few critiques. Jingle Punks has become the rebel of the music distribution business. Despite that, Jared Goodstadt, the kid who never felt like he fit in, has not accepted success.
How does it feel to be the popular guy?
That will never be something that I can get used to. Even to this day, if I'm invited to a party or invited to go somewhere, I'm like, are you sure?
Nowadays, he's throwing the parties, and there are plenty of punks who want an invitation.
My true dream is to one day have a novelty song that's so undeniably catchy and big that I get thrown into the lexicon of one-hit wonders as a sort of footnote to an otherwise amazing career.
You'd be okay with a one-hit wonder.
Oh, I'd love it. I would suck in that moment big time. May happen today, tomorrow when I'm 50, but who knows?
Jared and Dan run the company day to day, but this year they sold it to Canadian-based Olay. Jingle Punks revenue was $18 million last year.
What a great idea for a business, and I love a CEO who walks around the office with a guitar strapped over his shoulder.
And there's a bar in the middle of the office.
You know, David,
to work for
we
these guys.
don't have our own jingle.
Yeah.
You could have brought us back again.
That's it.
They would love to do a CBS This Morning Saturday jingle.
All right, we'll
Keep
work
us
on that.
posted.
David Begnaud, thanks so much.
You bet.